It's just gotta be you. It's chaos. We're getting it. NBA 2K26 here on the P4. Paid the boss to be the boss. 2-game skid over 100,000 BC. Hall of Fame league. Top 100 in the world. Top 2 leagues. Look at me. You know what you see? You see a bad motherfucker.
Look at me.
Look at me. You know what you see? You see a bad motherfucker. Let's go.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
Be the boss.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
Yo, look at me.
Know what you see? See a bad.
See a bad. Eh.
Told you so. Told you so. Having fun, got money fun. Having fun, got money fun. Having fun, got money fun. Having fun,
It's a big boy league, man.
got money fun. Cause paid the
Bad
cost,
mother.
be the boss.
Bad
Paid the cost, be the boss. Paid the cost, be the boss. Cross the tracks, turn my back. Cross the tracks, turn my back. Paid the cost, be the boss.
Alright, we got Spurs Nation here. We got Wemby Nation, man, who we're gonna face off against in the top tier. Bad mother.
Head for the turnaround. Head for the turnaround. Told you so. 1, 2, get down.
Let's go, Wemby.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
Gotta fucking win out.
Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss.
Have to win out.
Look at me. You know what to see.
Another 8-game fucking win streak. Come on, man. We did the last tier. Let's do it again.
Look at me.
Look at me. It's Big K. And you know what you see? Come on, man.
See a bad.
One game at a time. Let's go. Let's start the 8-game win streak. 8 games. Let's go.
Paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what to see? See a bad.
Bad mother.
Told you so. Told you so.
Come on.
Having fun, got money fun. Having fun, got money fun. Having fun, got money.
Come on.
Having fun, got money fun. Cause paid the cost, be the boss. Paid the cost,
To be the boss.
paid the cost, be the boss.
Come on. Why does it take so long to connect?
Turn my back,
Cavs, okay? This is gonna be a good one.
turn my back. Paid the cost,
Evan Mobley.
be the boss. I'm bad.
Where's Plum? There he is.
I'm a bad. Head for the turnaround. Head for the turnaround.
Cleveland's coming to town. Let's go. Yeah, let's see the record. What's the record? Come on, let's see it.
Welcome, everyone.
It's like an apple partner. Gonna get gunned up and clap quick. One game at a time. One play at a time. Come on, Kay. You can do it. Another 8-game win streak. Pull it out.
On to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche and a Beyond, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Adler DeForest reporting from the sidelines. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now. Mobley wide open. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. It's good from long range.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Cleveland. Wembanyama, no good. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bryant. Inside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Shot clock at 2. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Let's go. Fight.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Hustle up. Double up. Get your money up. Hustle up. Get your money up. Hustle up. Get your money up. Fight, man.
about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Mobley. The fadeaway. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And stolen by Bryant. Well-placed alley pass into the layup.
Assist goes
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Pass to Allen.
Spurs foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul.
And Allen impacts the game on
Shooting for
all
Cleveland.
levels. This kid has what it takes.
Well, we're going to get in transition, beat
And
this guy.
Antonio calls timeout. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Let's hear it for the Spurs. Steve.
And he ends up missing both free throws. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Champagny misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got
Fuck
a
out.
like that, it doesn't go down.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Harden right side. Allen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Over to the wing. And Fox has it in the corner. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there?
Butter. Let's go.
He's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Fried chicken. Yummy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's
Gino, what are you doing, Gino? Let's go. I need this. Let's go, Gino. Let's go, Gino. Come on, Gino. What are you doing? Come on, Gino. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gino, come on, hurry the fuck up, B. Let's go. Let's go, Gino. Hurry the fuck up, B. What are you doing, Don? Let's go, Dun.
San Antonio. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Allen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. San Antonio calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find
I'm getting in there. Let's go.
But I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights.
house.
They
My
just
mother's
need to
house
make
tonight.
sure that they bounce back strong.
That dog in the window.
The Spurs making a switch here. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Allen outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. They double-team Wembanyama. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Evan Mobley.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And it's Mitchell missing. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mobley trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Harden outside. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama fighting for it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
A pass to Fox. Now Vassell.
Charging foul.
And it's Vassell.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Harden.
James Harden.
Into the lane.
Assistant.
And the jam by Harden.
Donovan Mitchell.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Spurs leading by 10. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Not in the middle of the game, bitch. Let's fucking go.
Plumlee, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And it's Allen with the jam.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Easy money for Wembanyama.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Spurs.
Allen with it. Guarded now by Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
Timeout.
Second
And it's
personal
Harrison
foul.
Barnes with the foul. And as the coach is...
Yo, you a bitch, Don. Full court press. Come on, be a man, man. You a fucking faggot, huh? Yeah, come on, get on the mic and talk shit. I'll get your IP address so fast that your fucking lights will turn off and your PlayStation will burn out, bro. Fucking cocksucker.
Go to the clipboard to outline their strategy. During the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
teams deciding to change it up.
For your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Tyson. Latrey. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Spurs leading by 12. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Nance. Back to Harden. And another three for Cleveland.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Wembanyama. The shot, no good. Back to Harden. Big-time jam from James Harden.
And Harden proved at it. Why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Remain San Antonio ball.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down low.
What?
Spurs leading by 7. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Bryant outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Cleveland ball.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And that one's good, Champagny.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the wing on the left. The shot no good. Tyson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
First team.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Mobley outside. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers trail by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Nance. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell mowing them down.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
On the wing, Nance. Here's Tyson. Back to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Pass to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And he can't get the first one.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Schroeder. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs,
and he makes the first.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
And so he hits the technical free throw. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Back to Allen. Rebounded by Castle.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Champagny. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Donovan Mitchell. First personal foul.
Pass to Champagny. And that one is hammered home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Yo, come on, what's up?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Spurs ball.
Yeah, mental error there. You hate to give away.
One shot.
Shooting the technical free throw.
And Mitchell, no good on that one. .40 left in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Back to Nance. For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Vassell with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect.
Takes over me. Feel like a man going insane. Lose my brain trying to maintain my thing. Hey, 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 hey.
They kind of doubled over.
Put my heart and soul into this, y'all.